Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time here, bienvenue. So today I'm gonna be telling a little story. Your girl got played. Gosh, I'll never forget this. Anyway, once upon a time, I'm from Montreal. So when I was in grade 9, I switched schools, and there was this boy. Let's name him Calvin. Let's call him Calvin. Calvin was star of my school, basically. He was the point guard. At some point during his high school life, he was student body president. Like, he was this cute light-skinned boy with green eyes that everybody just loved. And in high school, I was really shy. I kind of kept to myself. I was really cool with everybody, though. I never really, like, had a clique per se. Like, towards my last year of high school, there was a group of girls that I hung out with all the time, but otherwise though, kind of did my own thing. Like I was saying, all the shorties wanted Calvin. I minded my business most of the time. Obviously I noticed Calvin, and I was like, oh, these guys really cute, I'm saying, like, shoot. But obviously I'm like, he gonna never talk to me, all of a sudden Calvin starts showing a little bit of interest. You know, he's flirting with me here and there. He's like sending me notes in class. You know, he's coming to sit next to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm a little bit shook because I'm like, this boy is cute, and I'm who I am. This must be a mistake. So after 2 weeks of flirting had gone by, I had a tutorial after school. I don't know if it was history or math or something. And I was at my locker getting my stuff to go. And then I guess Calvin had ball practice. And then I saw him down the hall. I saw him walking towards me. And I was like, oh, hey, whatever. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, nothing, going home. I'm like, same. He's like, let me walk you to the metro. So me and Calvin start walking to the metro. He's holding my hand. We're hand in hand, mind you. And my heart's like, because he's so cute. And I've had a crush on him since the beginning of the year. Now we're holding hands. And all of a sudden, he, out of nowhere, this man pins me up against the fence and kisses me. This is the first time I ever made out with a boy. So he kisses me. Me and Calvin start dealing. That's what us young folks used to call it back in the day. When you're talking to someone, you're dealing. If you remember that, comment down below. We start dealing, and then a few weeks go by, and Calvin starts acting distant. You know, niggas. Starts acting distant. He's acting different. He's not saying hi to me as usual in the morning. Whatever. So that week, like I said, I was very quiet. I wasn't very confrontational. So I'm like, I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this guy to tell him that I think he's acting fugazi. That week, I went on Facebook, and apparently Calvin had all the shorties tripping from my school and from everywhere else, because I go on Facebook and the first thing I see is a picture of Calvin and some other girl in a heart. You know when you used to do those pictures with your boyfriend and your girlfriend, and it's like in a heart edit and there's sparkles everywhere? That's what it was. Calvin and the girl. And I was there, and I'm like, I was pissed. I was like, wow, I'm blatantly getting played by this dude. So obviously, I was hurt, because it's the first time that a boy that I have a crush on actually shows interest in me, and then he goes and does that. And there was this thing that would happen every winter. It was like a meetup, a gathering at the Atrium. The Atrium is this big ass skating rink in downtown Montreal. Every winter back in the day, we'd go chill. I had some friends from another school, and my girl was like, oh, do you want to go to the Atrium? We're just gonna go chill. We're gonna go skate. I was like, alright, bet, no problem. Calvin was gonna be there. Me and my girl get to the Atrium, and there was 6 of us. And as soon as I pull up, I see Calvin, and let's call the girl Veronica. Okay? I see Calvin pull up with Veronica. I'm already feeling every single way about Calvin, so I'm pissed. I look at my girl, and she looks at me like, do you want to leave? And I'm like, nah, it's cool. Yeah, because I'm stupid. Calvin sees me. He sees me. He acknowledges me. And then he proceeds to go make out with Veronica right in my face. They're fondling each other. And, he's feeling up every part of her body. And his lips are, swallowing her mouth. And I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, I'm pissed. And I leave. And I never talked to Calvin again. I also never talked to Veronica again. And then a year later, guess who slides into my DMs to say sorry? Calvin. And I'm just like, it's cool. Like, it already happened. It happened like a year ago. Like, it's done. Accept your apology. Calvin's probably gonna watch this. Anyway, that's the story of the first time I got played by mans. I love hearing feedback. I love opinions. This is why I sit in front of this camera, because I want to interact with you guys. Let me know if there's a time you got played by a girl, by a guy, by your dog, by somebody, you know? Let me know. Comment, like, share, subscribe. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to tell you what to do. Hit that bell so you can receive notifications for whenever I post, and like, you know, so you can see this face. My roommates are making noise. Jeez. Africans are so loud. Comment, like, share, subscribe. It's been real.